Okay. Welcome to today's live stream. We're going to be training range on Chaos Druids, and we're also going to be going for front page rank Herblore, which is a long-term goal. We're 51 at the moment. We need 58 Herblore to get on the front page. But I just like doing Chaos Druids for range because not only do you train range, but if range is a bit slow to level, at least you're getting Herblore levels as well, and you're collecting herbs, which just makes the grind go a lot quicker and a lot more enjoyable, I think, in my opinion, doing multi-skilling. And you make a bit of money too, like we've already got 2 unfinished prayer potions, which definitely add up in the long run. Let's go ahead and get the tune simulator going. Bring up some music here. Okay. One moment, please. Probably too loud, sorry. The burst in your eardrums. It's time to lock in chat. Rank 23 herb incoming. 0 tick loss. Let's go. Yo, Dill, how you doing? We just grinding the herb, getting the range up, going for 70 range, 60 herb. Yeah, TY, yeah, we're going good. It's a new day, another grind. But I do enjoy killing Chaos Druids. It's good money. It's decent XP for when you have my range level, like in the 50s, I'd say. So instead of going to Fire Giants now, I thought this is what I did for my combats as well. While my combats were 40s to 50s, it's definitely worth training on Chaos Druids. Because when you're like 70 combats, it's not really going to be worth it because it's going to be such slow combat XP. Yeah, mate, fellow Aussie. We're a minority in 2004scape, but I normally rep World 10. But I've actually had a few Aussies in my chat. It's 51 at the moment. So I think we're ranked like 50 something. I was ranked 55 last night, but you know, as us Aussies go to bed, the Americans and the Europeans play overnight. So we'll check what rank we are now. Rank 56. Is the music too loud? I normally play the unpragmatic covers, but it seems like every 2004scape YouTuber or streamer plays it, and I kind of get sick of listening to the same songs over and over again. But you know, this is pretty intense music. No, perfect, sweet. Alright. I'm experimenting because, you know, 2004scape is not a very intense game. Like, you know, if you're doing old school Inferno or Tob, you know, people do like the fast-paced music. But I think some people just like the chill music for 2004scape. But it is nice to mix it up. PM. Are you an Aussie in the US, are you? Nice, nice. What took you to America? Was it work or love? Or just adventure? Or did you do it just so you could have better ping? Moved all the way to America just so he can have good ping. Nice, nice. Are you enjoying it there, or do you miss Oz? Oh, you're in the big New York City. Nice. Yeah, when I did go to America when I was 17, this was like 2009 after the 2008 financial crisis. My dad took us there because back then the Aussie dollar was actually stronger than the US dollar. It was like $1.10. And we went to, a few states. We went LA, New York, went a couple other places. But yeah, New York was my favorite. I don't know, just had what a lot of people say, I actually felt as a kid. It just has some kind of energy to it. I don't know how to explain it. You can feel it when you're there. Definitely like to go back, you know, as an adult, who's over 21. But then, you know, you see all the crazy stuff on social media about how bad it's getting, and it kind of scares you from going. Oh yes, Legend Quest comes out tomorrow, and we are ready, boys. All quests done. We've green-logged the quest bar, so we're ready for Legends Quest. And we have all the stat requirements for Legends. I cannot wait. And then I'm going to be grinding for the Dragon Square Shield. Do you think it's as obviously it's not as bad as they put on social media, but do you think it's still do you think it's relatively safe? Or do you have to, have a bit of New York? Nowhere close as into social media, or are you saying it's not close to being safe? And obviously, in cities, there's good parts and bad parts of every city. And in pretty much every major city now, you wouldn't want to go walking around by yourself at night on a Friday, Saturday night. Oh, yes, yep. Not any worse than Sydney? Yeah, because, I do watch a few travel vloggers that say Sydney feels way safer, but yeah, guess you never know until you go there yourself. And obviously if you live there, you probably know you'd have a bit of street smarts around you for that area compared to if you're just a tourist. I'm in Victoria, but not in Melbourne. Oof. I don't know if I want the limps for I don't know if I want to use them for strength pots or save them. This is a dilemma I'm in. These drop a lot of Taramans, but limps right now are going for like 750 to 800 each. They're the most expensive secondary ingredient for herb lore. So I don't know if I want to keep making strength pots. I'm very close to making super strength pots at 55. Relatively close. And then I'll be able to use the limps for the super strength pots and actually make profit, because super strength pots are going for about 4k each right now. Taking the most bogan off Queensland. I don't know about that. But yeah, a lot of Victorians have moved to Queensland. I was even thinking of doing it, but just haven't got around to it yet. In winter, I do love going up to the Gold Coast. The only thing is now everyone's kind of done it, and so I was like, oh, I don't want to feel like I'm just, following the crowd, being a Victorian NPC moving up north. And also the thing is, real estate has pretty much doubled since COVID now up there. You're born in Bris? Nice, nice. Look, we have no control over where we're born. You can't judge us by where we're born. I was trying to sell for 900. Nah, not getting merched. This guy's a mercher. I always see this guy. All the herblore secondaries, for example, if they're 500, he'll be buying for 250, then selling for 500. If they're 1k, he'll be buying for 500, then selling for 1k. He's a mercher. Yeah, well, Brisbane's actually more expensive, on average. Obviously, Melbourne on the southeast side has very expensive real estate. But Brisbane, the median is more expensive than Melbourne now, which is crazy. So I think Brisbane probably will start to slow down as Melbourne's, just becoming more affordable. It's nearly one of the, again, the median, which can be quite deceiving, because then you got places like Toorak, which are just crazy, or Brighton. You got Brighton that are very expensive real estate. I'm about to say Monkey Brighton. Monkey bars. But you know, Melbourne compared to New York, very cheap, I would assume. Depending on where you're renting in New York, you know, cheaper than Manhattan. I don't know if you know about the Brighton meme. People just make that meme. That's how they think people speak in Brighton, very posh. And they got that postcode. I don't know I forgot the word for it, but the postcode snobbiness. Good tip: while you range the Chaos Druids, you can come here to the general store in Artie and buy a bunch of bronze arrows for 6 GP each. This is what I do every inventory, and I've got about 6k bronze arrows from doing this for half the going price on markets. Yeah, there's a lot of older bangers on this playlist. Main thing is they're copyright free, because on YouTube you can't stream music like on Twitch, so only certain songs you can play. I'll ask this guy if he can hop. I doubt he will. Yeah, that is the issue. This spot is getting very packed. So I might have to go. Might end up going to Fire Giants because this is peak time. This is peak time, so I might come back when it's off peak. The good thing about being in Australia is certain areas like this that are very contested, you can come back in the afternoon, evening time, Aussie, and there'll be barely anyone. Nice. Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to hop. And they say every world's full. He probably hopped like 2 worlds and said every world's full. Because that's what I used to do. I'd have to hop like 6 times. You will find a world though. Just that most people only hop like 2 worlds and they're like, oh, every world's full. Yeah, that is a big pain. That's why people don't like to hop. You'll find an empty spot. At least he's gone now. We outlasted him. Yeah, this song gives me flashbacks to like the progress videos. The old RuneScape progress videos where they wouldn't like say anything. They just have their pictures up of their levels and music in the background. You know. But are you playing at the moment, Dill, or are you just winding down after a long day's work? Yeah, I know what you mean. That's definitely what's happened to me. Yeah, I don't know what it is about RuneScape. I just want to play it. I guess because I guess it's the leveling system. Like, for example, like if you just went online and just played a few rounds of Halo or Call of Duty or Counter-Strike, you can just like kind of play a game and get off. Where this has thousands of hours of content. You feel like if you're not playing, you're missing out on XP. Yeah, that's good. I've definitely taken a lot of breaks to focus on career, focus on gym. I was going really good in the gym until this came out, and then GG. So I got to get back into the gym, but I am very addicted at the moment. Especially for when there's like, it's a fresh economy, fresh high scores, you get the FOMO. And then like, you see your rank going up, you want to get a higher rank. But we'll see what happens to this server. I don't know if it will last. It's a good and a bad thing. If it gets taken down, that sucks. But also then, yeah, I'll probably have more time for other things. More important things. But hey, at least I'm being productive. I'm streaming it. So it's a side hustle. It's not actually a waste of time. At least that's what I tell myself. That's it. Stacking that GP. Not really now. Probably take me about a month or two to get monetized But I have noticed a lot of the creators are getting monetized pretty quick, just because this game has a really good community where everyone watches and supports each other. Like I watch Index, Garlic, Tice. Obviously Mudkip is what got me into it. So yeah, it's awesome. Like you're seeing some of the smaller channels that just started out of nearly pulling the same amount of viewers as the bigger channels that have tens of thousands of subscribers. That sounds like a good plan. Do all quests and quit. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I've done all quests as well. The Legends quest apparently is coming out to, well, I guess you would say it'll be tonight my time, tomorrow Europeans and US's time. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's alright, I don't mind. We just slowly build up the audience. I haven't streamed a lot. I've only done a few streams here and there. I've been more doing the progress videos. That's what I'm more leaning towards, doing the videos, because it seems like with streaming you gotta do at least like 4 hours straight, which I cannot always do because I have other responsibilities, just like you do. Nah, he's not gonna quit. You just simply don't quit RuneScape. You just take breaks. I've been trying to quit this game for 20 years. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're all getting ready for Legends Quest. Yeah, I do. I see old school as a completely different game. Like, skilling is so boring in old school, just because there's no point. In old school, I only did skilling to get the requirements to complete all the quests so I could get the best in slot gear to raid. Just like how, you know, you see games as shooters and stuff. I see old school now as a raiding PVM game. A high APM, actions per minute game. Where old school really used to be like a grindy skilling game, where you get your stats up and you'd go for ranks on the high scores. But now the high scores are completely filled out on old school. Like, even it's weird to call it old school because it's not old school anymore. Everything's been done. All the best methods have already been figured out. The game's completely solved down to the very tick of every method. But yeah, I do like speed running, even though I'm not very good. But raiding and speed running, like seeing yourself get better, is fun. That's what I enjoy in old school. And it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Yama update, the new boss that's coming out. But there's just crazy power creep coming. It feels like they're kind of going the R3 route, where they're just making everything super easy. It's like every week there's a new update that just makes everything easier these days. So I think everyone on old school just wants to PVM now. They don't want to skill. Yeah, Project Xenos, that should be good. And I wonder if, you know, if someone was smart, they'd see the demand and the interest in this, and they'd probably try to, I don't know if they will, it might only be for 2007 ongoing, past 2007. I don't know if they'll be able to go make a server that's earlier than 2007 in old school. And even if I was Jagex right now and saw the interest that Mudkip's video got with over 150k views, I'd be thinking about making an official version of this game. Surely it couldn't be too hard because all the updates have already been done. I don't need to think of any ideas. They can just make it a by release server like this. There's a lot of YouTubers that have those series where they only do content once it's been released. And that's what's good about doing Chaos Druids, is you can make potions while you're here. Saves a lot of time. And you can fully make prayer pots while you're here because they drop snake grass as well. Yeah, that's right. That's something that's good about old school. Is like, for example, this game, to be considered good at this game, you have to play, or to get a high rank, you have to play 12 hours a day minimum, or I'd say 10 hours a day minimum if you're going for rank 1. Where in old school, if you wanted to be considered good, like a good PVMer, you could play 3 or 4 hours at a time, because when you're doing something that's very high skill, you can't just grind and perform at a very high level for 8 hours straight. So you can log on, raid for a few hours, and then get off, and don't feel like you're falling behind. Yo Zemus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're doing the Chaos Druid Simulator, printing some herbs and some potions. Going for front page herb lore. Yeah, Leagues is good for people like yourself that are career focused. They don't have a lot of time. They just want to get on, have some fun, try some content that would take them, months to get to in the main game. Yeah, I'm not much of a Leagues guy myself, but if, I was someone that didn't have a lot of time and didn't really play often, I definitely see the enjoyment of it. But that's probably because I can do all the content already in old school. Well, that's the good thing about old school, is there's so many different ways you can play, because everyone enjoys different things. People enjoy being a main, people enjoy being a Iron Man, people enjoy being a hardcore Iron Man. Then there's those weirdos that enjoy being a UIM. Just kidding. Oh no, they're not the weirdos. It's the chunk locked UIM tileman masochists. One inventory slot. And it'll be interesting to see what, like we're talking about, what comes out of Project Xenorus. There could be a lot of different game modes thought of and created. People are saying, but it'll split this player base. Well, they've got hundreds of thousands of people playing old school. Look, we're playing on a server with, a few thousand people, and it still feels like plenty. So I don't think they have to worry about splitting the player base. Yeah, I think people just like to think of what would be the most tedious, slowest way to level up that would take thousands of hours. And I think people don't like playing that way, but they do like watching it, because they know they would never have the time or patience to do it themselves, so they like watching someone else suffer and do it. ego maxing. Yeah, I guess kind of all high level gaming is ego maxing. But it is crazy how much power creep is about to come in. Like, soon there's going to be people doing solo chambers of Xeric in 10 minutes, which is absolutely crazy. To think what used to be one of the hardest content in the game, people are going to, you know, obviously only a couple of people, but there's already, I think the world record now is 11 minutes and 30 seconds solo. Oh yeah, that's right, yep. 800 total, but because he's UIM and has a both his skill. Yes, like there's difference between, you know, just tedious and putting in lots of hours compared to actual skill, mechanical skill. Like I could, you know, play 12 hours a day and get 200 mil woodcutting XP. Does that mean I'm a really good player? Or does that just mean I play a lot? For skilling as well, you know, there's tick manipulation, but after you do that, you know, for 100 hours, it's not really that hard to do. Just that most people don't want to get RSI. Just in a bot in the main game. Let it do it. Yeah, there is a lot of bots in old school at the moment. I see there's like bots that literally get you max, like can do everything for you now. And Jagex doesn't seem to be banning them. I guess because you think about the corporate point of view, it inflates your player base. So when you speak to shareholders or if you're trying to sell the company, which I've done a few times, and you want more memberships, well, it increases your player base and your revenue, so on paper your company looks better. Yeah, I'm only like, I think I'm like 2170 total. I just pretty much did skilling to get the requirements I needed for all PVM and then stopped. Like a lot of people say, skilling just feels pointless in old school. But here it's fun because you're like, oh, I wonder who's going to be the first, you know, to 99 runecraft. Who's going to be the first to 99 agility? And you train your skills, you see yourself going up the ranks. There's actual competition. Where in old school, pretty much there's hundreds of people with 200 mil in all skills. Yeah, well, bots do help in that regard by making resources cheaper, but then they also make skilling less profitable. But that's why, again, this is such a cool project, because we're seeing a real economy flourish. Like coal's gone from 150 to like 250 GP. Rune Essence is going to like 100 GP. So that's what's really fun about playing this as well, just seeing the economy progress without bots or alt accounts. Or did I put buy? I was meant to sell. Let me check this listing for the Taramans. Oh, sometimes when I do a listing, I forget to change it from buy to sell, so I have to change that to sell. Yeah, people go for pets. Again, not something I'm interested in, but like I said, everyone has their own play style, and that's a good thing. People can play how they want to play the game. Yeah, that's right. I never really played RS3 though, but yeah, I do like high level PvM. But I'm really enjoying this at the moment. I think also people like skilling with competition, so you know, like I said, there's fresh high scores, so people enjoy competing for ranks. Where you can't compete for ranks because all the high scores. Once you hit 200 mil and you're the first to 200 mil in a skill, no one can overtake you. You've got that spot forever. Yeah, look, PVM's not for everyone, but it is a skill just like playing, you know, FPS games, shooters, Halo, COD, and I enjoy getting better at it. But some people just enjoy, you know, grinding stats up and not having too much APM. Yeah, he actually is someone that puts in a lot of time plus has skill. And I say skill like he knows how to tick manipulate, which is not that hard, but to do it consistently for a long time is respectable. ICBA doing that. Also, I don't want to get RSI. Even just doing stuff like this, if I do it for too long, I risk get a little bit sore, not too sore, but I could see if I did hundreds of hours of 3-tick wood cutting and fishing, it wouldn't be good. Yeah, that's not too hard. All you do is, because the stun timer is really long in 2004, they actually halved the stun timer. So you're literally just sitting there for like 7 seconds doing nothing. So all you do is just fletch. You can just click the arrowheads on the mithril dart tips or whatever, and make arrows while you're stunned, or you can bank, because there's an arty knight you can take to the bank, and you can fletch bows while you're stunned. That's what Mudkip did. But I think I'll wait until the stun timer gets reduced, because right now it's just crazy long. You can also alk. You can do a lot of stuff while you're stunned. But also a lot of the top skillers use AHK, which is allowed. But I've never really enjoyed using AHK. I don't know if we're going to keep collecting these Taramans. They're crashing in price. And again, for the price of making a strength potion, it costs twice the amount as making like a restore potion, just because limp roots are so high right now. So I've got about 200 Taramans, so I don't know if I'm going to keep collecting them. See if anyone's buying them at the moment. No. There's a lot of sellers though. I guess a lot of people are past making strength pots now. Because yeah, it's 50 XP. So to get the same XP as I make a super attack potion and I make profit from making a super attack potion, I'd have to buy 2 limp roots, which is like 2k, plus 2 water vials, which are about 175 each. So yeah, I'd be spending about 2k to 2.5k to make a strength pot, where I make money from making attack pots, prayer pots. And if I do a restore pot, I get more XP, but I only lose about 750 to 1k GP. But I have found a good spot to collect spider eggs, which I get combat XP as well, so kind of saves me money there. Just have to pay for the water vials. I wonder what they're going for now. My XP will really speed up once I can make super strength pots. Yeah, vials are going for about 200 each now. Everyone's going to be buying them for Legends Quest. But even little things you can kind of optimize which don't take any extra effort, like picking up stuff in between shooting your arrows, which I think is 3 ticks, which is about 1.8 seconds. You can clean your herbs as you shoot your arrow. You can pick up your arrows as you shoot, which is just little time saves that add up over time. What's attacking me? Oh, it's a swarm. It's funny, when you get attacked by a swarm you can barely see them. Are you level 3, are you, Zemus? You talking about his mage level? I think I'm going to stop collecting these Taramans. No one's buying them. Yeah, body runes are pretty good. Fire runes, I think, are the fastest because you can use rings of dueling to teleport to the duel arena, and there's a bank there. So I think they're pretty much the fastest because the body altar is pretty far away from the bank. Would be faster than the body altar, wouldn't it? If you use a ring of dueling, it's pretty close. Everyone's probably going to be coming here today because Legend's out tomorrow. That's why I think so many people are logging in. So you like little things like that, you can make pots in between your arrow shots. I think it's the fastest if you have the Skull Scepter that teleports you to Stronghold Security, which gets you closer to Edgeville Bank, but there's no Skull Scepter in 04. It's the best XP, but you have to factor in the time that it takes to walk back and forth to the bank, and there's also no energy pots in 04 too. Iron knives? Yeah, how much are you selling the iron knives for? I might buy some. The only reason why I brought these because I can literally buy them from the shop, from the Artie General Store for like 3 GP each. Yeah, I know that they're better XP, but they're like 60 GP each, where these are 3 GP, so I don't have to really worry about, see these like 1 or 2 arrows here, I don't even bother picking them up. Where iron knives, I wouldn't want to be leaving a lot of them on the floor. And also I don't have a lot of cash right now because I just brought a Dragon Med Helm, because the Dragon Med Helm went from 450k to 750k overnight right when I wanted it, which was kind of unlucky. I wonder if it's crashed. Let's have a look what it's going for now. Okay, yeah, still going for about 750 to 1 mil. But if like I go to Fire Giants and stuff, I'd probably definitely use the iron knives there, because I'll get my money back. Yeah, Skull Scepter was pretty OP when it came out for training runecrafting in free to play. Ooh, 59 range, one more. Then we can get the red D-hide, boys. Let's go. The stream's popping off with the range levels. The music's pumping. I'm not wasting any ticks here. Man, the use thing in 04 is so weird. You think you're using it, but you're not. Need to venture out, get some food. How long are you streaming for? Also, what do we call you? Yeah, I guess just North for Rock. I don't know. It's kind of a weird name, is it? The reason I put North for Rock is because I used to love PKing at Northeast for Rock. Back in the day, Northeast for Rock in multi, when you'd have like a level 13 mage pure with your mates, you just stack everyone out, and it was probably my favourite time playing. When you go to the Hill Giants northeast of a rock. Yeah, I need a rebrand. Call me Addict. North. Yeah. The Northman. The lonely Northman. These hills used to sing, and now they weep. Northeast. Yeah, I couldn't even put the K in my name for Varrock because there's too much characters. But welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. We are smashing out the herbal, getting ready for Legends Quest. We are excited. Big drop incoming. Tunes pumping, caffeinated. Let's go. See, look this. I swear I'm using it, but then it's like making me use it on the Chaos Druid. We need that. We need the white circle update to come out ASAP that shows you when you're clicked on something to use it. The white outline, should I say. Yeah, that's right. That takes effort though. I have to move my eyes. I'm focused on these Chaos Druids. Yeah, look at how many people are logging right now trying to find a world. This is crazy. I think I'm just going to drop the Taramans. Don't want to bank because then someone's going to take my spot. Free Guams, Taramans, and Marantils on the ground here if you want some. If you still haven't got those early herbal levels. But I think I'll probably be live for maybe another hour and a half. We got to head off, it's all good. You need 46 to get in the door. To picklock the door. Well, he's gonna buy him. Where's my Taramans? I'll pick him up. Sweet, we got a buyer. We've got to be quick so we don't lose our spot. You beauty. Yeah, we put them for a pretty cheap price. I remember when Herblore, you know, the first few weeks, the Taramans were going for like 750 GP each, but we'll keep one for the placeholder. The Vector is D-Med. What a Chad and the Black D-Hide. See how much would that be? 450 each. About 86k. Sweet. Money in the bank. TY. this guy wants to buy some hides as well. What have we got? What do you think, chat? Should we go to Green Dragons and get some hides? Hides are selling hot right now, like hot pancakes, for about 1.8k each. See, boys, hot tip. If you're 40s or 50s range and you need to get some arrows, come to Artie. They sell for about 2 GP each. Very cheap range ammo. And you can train the Chaos Druids, which is decent XP for early range. Not the best, but you're doing 2 skills at once, training your range and your herb lore. Getting good at the buy 10. Clicks are getting better. No HK here. Alright, hopefully we haven't lost our spot. Ooh, getting close to 60 range, that'll be nice. Okay, phew, we still got a spot. I thought that guy was about to take it. It's going to be painful dropping the Taramans, but I just don't think it's worth it for the limp root, or the XP we get for strength pots. I'm going to say the limp roots for super strength pots where we actually make profit. See how much super strength pots are going for now. There's not many people in the game that can make them. Well, about 4.5k each. Nice. So a nice bit of profit when we can make them. Make about 3k profit. Even if we pay top dollar for the limp roots. I think when we hit 60 range, we'll go deep Wildy clue hunting for hard clue scrolls. What do you think, chat? Bit more entertaining to watch than killing Chaos Druids. We did get our first hard clue scroll yesterday, and I did my first ever puzzle. Only took about 20 minutes. I had no idea what I was doing. I'm not a puzzle man. Yeah, this is a point and click game, not a puzzle solving game. Not built like that. And I'm also used to playing on old school where, you know, you got all the plugins that do all the puzzles for you. Not actually used to having to use my brain. Look at all these Taramans I'm dropping. Painful. Better update that listing. Sold them for a good price. Clean up my friends list. A lot of people who I have no idea who they are. Who's this? Who's Fat Banana? It's random. So look at this. Can make prayer. Oh, come on. Make prayer pots while we're training range. Huge. Is that good? Is that good? I'm gonna change the tunes. I think they're getting too doof. Probably for old school, or not old school. I keep saying old school. I'm gonna stop saying that for RuneScape grinders. We'll put on the 2004 streamer tunes. Everyone seems to enjoy, especially it's getting late in America and in Europe. I don't know if they'd be wanting to be listening to hardstyle as they fall asleep. But I do like to mix it up. You got metal playing? Nice. It's hard to keep everyone happy. Everyone's got different taste. Oh, a little DC. It also depends on what you're doing. Like, I have music I listen to while I'm going for a walk, music I listen to while I'm going to the gym, different music, for gaming. It also depends on what you're doing. Country. I don't mind a bit of country. I'm not a huge country fan though, but I don't mind some of it. Not really a jazz or kind of guy, or an opera or classical. Do like metal, yep, especially in the gym. But I'm not a huge music guy. But like, I know like when I was young and going to the gym, I used to like breaking For My Valentine. Was it? Wait, am I saying it wrong? Bullet for My Valentine. I'm thinking Breaking Benjamin and Bullet for My Valentine in the same time. Breaking for My Valentine. Yeah, for me, if I hear the same like kind of music over and over again for a while, I start to get a bit sick of it. So I kind of have to like cycle through different genres. Devil as in like devil death metal, or not really into death metal that much. It's a bit too full on for me. Oh, a band. Like I said, I'm not a big music guy. I don't know a lot of bands. I'm not too sure who they are. I'm more like, oh, if I hear a song, oh yeah, I know that song. Is that what their band is called, just Devo, or is that a shortened version of their name? Oh, okay. Getting lots of vials of water. This is good. We're making a lot of pots while we're here. And I think not picking up the Taramans will save a lot of time banking, which should speed it up, especially the range XP. Favourite ice cream? I don't know if I have a favourite ice cream. Again, like music, you eat the same thing, you get sick of it. I think Poison Berry is good. There's so many different flavours now, it's crazy though. Like they're always bringing out new flavours. Like Ferrero Rocher, if you go to like an ice cream parlour, is nice. I'm getting close to a HP level, nice. I'm kind of torn. I want to go to Green Dragons to make some money and try to get some clues and might be a bit more interesting content. But I also am really enjoying going up the ranks for Herblore because not many people are doing it right now. Rum and Raisin, yeah, that's good. Screw it, guys. Let's go to Green Drags. Let's try to get some hard clue scrolls. And some better content. Nearly 60 range. Was someone in the chat saying they're selling iron knives? Because I think I might use iron knives at Green Dragons, because then I can take the dragon fire shield. I think it was YouTube user. I don't know if he's still in the chat. Yeah, that's right. We'll just check on Marketplace how much to sell for. Okay, we've got a seller here. We'll buy 2k. Not cheap. But at least we should profit if we do Green Dragons. In a nice bronze arrow stack that we've been buying from the general store here. Find some more while we wait. There's a glory looking. We've got floor charges. Do you know this guy? Oh, do we get a half key? Oh, no, just some GP. We take those though. Oh, I forgot to get a fire ring. Rip. A Zulu watcher. I see. Do also have a long-term goal of getting a Robin Hood hat, and wonder how much we'll need for a trip. I'll try taking 500, see that lasts. Don't want to risk too much of these in Wildy. Okay, take 10 of these. That. I think that's all we need. Alright, boys. Go in the wilderness. You know what? I'm feeling the doof. Now that we're going in the wilderness. Just gonna change the thumbnail. Put our private off. 1 second. You ever smoke billies? Nah, mate. Not much of a smoker. Alright, let's go. Yeah, no Wildy ditch. Times were different. Nah, mate, never been a big smoker. Or a drinker. Got to choose my poison. Food's my poison. Big sweet tooth. That's all good. Yeah, well, if we play... Ooh, 26, young lad. If we played really in 2004, yeah, we'd be over 30. I am over 30. But I know a lot of people also did play around 2006, 2007. They might be a bit younger. There's no Zoomers in the chat. They'd be calling us Unk. Yo, Unk. What you doing, Unk? For real, no cap. Oh, we got someone underage in the chat. Better not talk to them. You know, Zoom's like, yo, this is fire. Skippity hobgoblins. Yeah, we're all getting old. Pretty sad. At least we're not too old. It's not like we're having a midlife crisis. Okay, we are here. Let's test out these bad boys. Well, it feels nice. First time using iron knives. Yeah, I feel like small parties always way better. You go to clubs and there's just always trouble. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'd rather be safe inside playing some RuneScape than dealing with the crazies at the club. Yeah, I tried clubbing when I was younger and I never really liked it. There's just too many crazy people that you have to put up with that I'd rather not put up with. It's like, bro, I don't really need to deal with this right now. Especially once you've already got a girlfriend. Then it's just a nightmare going to a club when you already got a girlfriend. Everyone's trying to hit on your girlfriend. You've got no one to hit on. It's just a waste of time. Yeah, clubbing's only for people, you know, who want to get on some substances and get lucky. Inflation, yeah. That's not... Clubbing is not a good place to find a girlfriend. You know what they say, you can take the club out... You can take the girl out of the club, but you can't take the club out of the girl. You want to find a girl at the gym. That's where you want to find a girl. Oh, yeah. Just pull up your new Bugatti, bro. Just buy my course. In 30 days, you'll be driving Bugatti and you'll have 12 different side women. I'll teach you the way of Wutan. The ancient mating knowledge that has been lost, forgotten for $997. Alright, hopefully we can get spooned a hard clue scroll today. Yesterday I went over like nearly 300 kills, no clue. I think I did like 250. But what are we grinding today? 2004scape, boys. Yeah, smoking weed's not very productive. I guess playing 2004scape's not very productive, but if you combined that with smoking weed, definitely wouldn't help. Yeah, it's definitely not good for you. Like a lot of things, but like I said, you got to choose your poison. It'll be nice once I'm 83 combat and I have to right click these guys. At least you stopped when you were 19. Yeah, you just gotta rip the band-aid off. You go to the monk's monastery. But yeah, changing your environment definitely does help when you're trying to quit an addiction. Especially if you've got a lot of mates that peer pressure you into it. Changing your environment can definitely help. Ooh, any half keys? Oh, rip. It is pretty slow at this range level green dragons. The red D hard should be a pretty good buff though. I'm not sure if it does. Whoop. Yeah, nice. Let's see if anyone's selling at the moment. $20K set. Sweet. Can take one of those. He's on. Bro's not even on. Let's check the next person. Okay, sweet. Yeah, it'll be nice, and it'll be good when I get 70s. I'll just shred through them. And when I have 70, instead of bringing the dragon plate body when I'm doing melee on these, I'll bring the black hide body. And you also get better mage defense for PKs that try to entangle you. There's a prayer going. Go. Oh, that's crazy, yeah. I think I just got 95 or something, or 90, and then boosted to make everything. It's very fast, but just not a fun skill to train. I should really be AFKing wood cutting on old school. I think I'm 94 at the moment. Yeah, at least you're getting double the dopamine, double the levels. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I would easily be 99 woodcutting by now if I was AFKing, but I just enjoy playing the one game at a time. Nature's nice. You're sweaty. I guess if you're AFKing, it's really not too hard. I'm just lazy, I guess. Like, it wouldn't take much effort at all to click a redwood, because the good thing about old school is you can stay logged in for 20 minutes now. It's crazy. The timer's been buffed up to 20 minutes. You can AFK. Probably should have brought high alk. There we go with the arrows. Oh, nice, sorry. Yeah, sweet. I think 500's plenty per trip. Don't have to risk too much. Yeah, I'd probably say you wouldn't want to do it under 60 range though. This is pretty slow. You'd want probably at least base 60s, but ideally 70s would be ideal for these to make it go a lot quicker. So Someone in Garlic's chat was botting Nightmare Zone. Well, with Nightmare Zone, you can literally just like, you don't even have to bot. You can just do Chromecast and just click the one of the pots every like 20 minutes, and they'll keep you logged in. So you only need to click literally like once every 20 minutes with Chrome Remote Desktop, which is kind of broken. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of elks here. I should bring my fire staff next trip. Oh. Garlic hasn't gone live today. I see he made a video. No stream today. Not many people streaming today. Everyone must be burnt out. Yeah, he'd probably definitely stream Legends Quest when that comes out. Unless it drops while he's at work. Mm, 15k, 60 range. Not bad, not bad. I guess a good strategy could be I train range here, get the hides, then sell them for rune arrows, and then go to fire giants and use rune arrows at fire giants. That'll definitely be a lot faster XP. Then I don't have to worry about people stealing my arrows. Yeah, I think it must be when Index posted his video. He said it was 12 hours after he posted his video, but there's going to be 2 hours of downtime. So hopefully the 2 hours of downtime is while I'm sleeping. That reminds me, I should probably look up what items I need and get all those before it comes out. And hopefully the quest isn't too different from old school, because I don't think Zombie Music has put out a guide yet for Legends. Oh, rip. I'll have to go touch some grass outside. It's alright. I'll go to the gym. I've been putting off going to the gym, so I'll go to the gym. Take my weekly shower. Be very productive during that 2 hours. Yeah, I'm illiterate as well. Yeah, the only reason I don't like about 7 is it's really packed, the gym. It's good if you can go during the day. It's not too packed. Yeah, I haven't gymmed in a couple of weeks, so I'm feeling really small. I blame Mudkip for getting me addicted to this version of the game. Yeah, because where I live, it's a bit of a distance to drive from where most people work, so people will drive home or drive from work to the gym, or drive home, shower, get changed, go to the gym. I guess after 8, it's not that packed, but yeah, from like 5 to 7, it's pretty packed, because you get all the tradies that finish work as well around 3 to 4. I've actually got 3 gym memberships. They recently opened a Planet Fitness, which is just convenient because it's around the corner from me. But the only thing is the dumbbells only go up to 37 kilos, so they're too light. But it's nice just to go do some cardio, get a quick pump. But then I got another gym that has heavier weights that I go to. Oh yeah, it would be busy in Sydney. Do you watch The Spaniard? Like his content from Sydney. Got that Sydney, Western Sydney accent. What's it doing, lad? Okay, I guess I don't need 10 lobsters when I come. Wasting precious lobsters here. Oh, okay. That's pretty good content if you're into travel. Yeah, I like some fitness YouTubers. Do you watch Greg Doucette? Or do you like watch Jeff Nippard, the science-based? Will Tenson, Jeff Nippard, yep. What's the other one? I'm going blank here. Jesse James West. Yeah, Jesse James West. Yeah, I've been really into the gym my whole life. It's just that I can normally only handle one hobby at a time, because when I get into a hobby, I go really hard into it. So right now I'm really hard into RuneScape, which, you can balance with gym easy. It's just that I have kind of an all or nothing personality, unfortunately. Trend Twins, yeah. Trend Twins is funny, yeah, good content. Do you do what's his name? Togi? You're not a Togi enjoyer, are you? Well, he's not really a gym anymore. He started out gym, now he's just like a gambler. There seems to be a new niche in fitness where people like go to the gym and then just smoke and gamble and do the most degenerate things the rest of the time. They're kind of claiming they're fitness YouTubers, but they're not really. They're more just kind of like lifestyle YouTubers that go to the gym. He's an idiot. You can clearly tell it's all an act, but it's obviously a very bad influence on the younger generation. Because even though he does it as an act, a lot of people will follow in his footsteps. Yeah, I don't even know what my arm sizes are. Obviously not good right now. But I was more into like strength training, like powerlifting and stuff. It's a lot easier to track your progress with strength training. But obviously I like building muscle too. Who doesn't? Yeah, normally one is smaller than the other. I don't know. Yeah, I have to measure them. I haven't measured them in years. But I have benched 170 kgs, deadlifted 300 kg, and squatted 260. That's my best lifts. A 170 kg, yeah. It's pretty good for like a gym goer, but for a power lifter that dedicates 100% of their training just to strength training, it's like slightly above average. Thank you. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I did it for like 10 years though, so you'd kind of hope you'd had a good bench after a while. But I'm pretty heavy. I was pretty heavy. I was like 115 kg, so that helps as well. Hover between 105 and 115. I think my best bench at 96 when I was like actually cutting was like 160. But that was like touch and go with my butt coming up, so I don't really count that. Yeah, that's a trade-off. When you get bigger, you get stronger, but you're out of shape. Now that I'm getting older, obviously I care more about shape than strength. 260 kg rack pull, that's good. Alright, it's time to bank. Nice payload incoming. How much is each inventory? 7 times. Oh, each inventory is nearly 50k, so 48.6k every time we bank, which is nice. And hot tip, when you got an Amulet of Glory, you can teleport from level 30 Wilderness. I think we'll bring high up. How much are we off? I think I'm going to buy the rain set. Yeah, I felt like a really intense deadlift session would take me at least 10 days to recover. I couldn't recover in 7 days and be at 100% strength, especially once you start getting heavier, like deadlifting over 200 kgs, it drains your nervous system. Another incoming. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, some things, you know, when you listen to the science-based stuff, for hypertrophy, might not be a good idea to always go to failure like deadlifting. It's just such a drain on your central nervous system. So like when you go to train chest and arms, you'll just be fried. But you know, training bicep curls or side laterals to failure won't really tax you at all. I'll be right back while this guy hops, guys. Why I'll get a drink. Oh wait, I better bite off him first. Went to the North Bank. Okay. Should be able to wear that soon. Alright, BRB boys. I'll catch you later, deal. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Let's go back to Edge. Doing Breck? What do you mean? Yeah, elections coming in. Haven't been paying too much attention, to be honest. But I just, yeah, notice on YouTube there's so much political ads right now. Definitely spending big. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, unfortunately talking about politics in a public space never goes well. Because people have their biases and they have their camps, and there's nothing you can say to persuade them other side, so I just don't even bother. I'm pretty sure every election's important for the future. Yeah, when you go, hey, you want to talk about politics to someone you have no idea who they are? Never a great conversation starter. So like I said, yeah, there's a lot of biases, a lot of people in their camps, and nothing you can say will persuade them, only aggravate them, so just don't even bother these days. Who this? Oh, it's a noob, I could totally wreck him. Yeah, I know Friendly Geordies, yep. Oof. Oof. Ho ho! He just nearly got KO'd. Come at me, bro. Yeah, he's pretty funny. Look at this guy. He's trying to bait me into scaling on him. PKs are the best. Yeah, nice emojis. I think once I get 60 attack, I'll come and melee them for a bit. This is pretty slow. I mean 60 range. Wonder if it might even be worth doing rune arrows here. You'd probably still make profit. Especially if you bank the bones. You don't have to worry about getting dragged when you attack them as well. You can attack them from a further distance. I think we're due with clue scroll soon. Need to pull a unique. Still haven't got a unique out of mediums or hards. So that could definitely be a game changer if I pull one. I'm just wasting so many knives, throwing them as it comes towards me. But the good thing is I don't have to worry about the fire breath smacking me. Like that. I think we'll change the tunes for a bit. Put on some more chiller ones while people wind down. Just in time. How long we got to go now? Okay. About 8k XP till 60. That reminds me, I need to look up the item requirements for Legends Quest. Alright. So we need a machete. Can be obtained during the quest though. 2 gold bars, 6 in case you fail. I want more gold balls. Hammer, rope, rune, dragon, or rune axe, I guess, because there's no dragon axe now. Lockpick, pickaxe via water. You get there's a herb you obtain during the quest. Snakeweed obtainable during the quest. One of each of the cut gems up to diamond. So you need an opal, jade, and red topaz as well. So you can probably get that in the gem mine during Charlotte Village. Soul mine, 2 laws, earth, unpowered orb. Any runes to cast any charge orb in the Sin spellbook. Charcoal 2 to 3. What else we need here? Just 1 second. YFK this green dragon. Charcoal 3 papyrus. That's about it. 65 combat. 50 agility, thieving recommended. 52 mining, 50 strength. Fast travel. Oh, okay, we don't have fairy rings. Enemies to defeat, level 92. Level 100, and then the final boss, the Black Demon, 187, which we can just use protection prayers, that'll be easy. Definitely hyped for Legends coming out. And it's definitely going to be a long quest. Slave Music Guide is 1 hour and 15 minutes. So that means it's going to take me 2 hours. Wonder what else green dragons drop that's good. Well, that's right, they got rune daggers. It's on the rare drop table. So adamant, full armor, and dagger. They do drop the key halves. Hopefully get one of those soon. Apparently they do have a chance to drop the shield left half and dragon spear, which would be nice. Ooh, 64 HP coming in. Huge. I'm not far off a herbal level as well, so could go back to Chaos Druids later. I wonder if I can safe spot this on the tree here. Oh, I can. Let's go. Saves me having to drag it all the way to the carcass. Garlic still hasn't gone to bed. It must be pretty late in the UK. See how much Mithril Axe sells for. Yeah, it's worth an elk. I'm going to charge my glory after this trip. It'll be good when I make a bit more money. I can go buy another glory, which will help me having to do so many trips to charge them. Probably have a goal to get 4 of them. Who was that? Who knows? He's probably afraid I'll peek aim. What line now is that? Oh, it must be over here. Nope. Okay. Oh, there they are. So no clue. These hard clues are hard to get. Pun unintended. Let's bank, boys. Definitely a good idea not to run when you have a full inventory of dragon hide. Should waste a lot of run energy being nearly 100 kg. We're just going to drop one of these to teleport. How much hides we got now? 80, nice. Let's just bank these and go charge our glory. If you're going for a long run, it's good to bank your armor so you're a lot lighter. Run will go a lot further. Alright, let's go. Let's gear up. Actually, I'll bring my red D high because we'll hit 60 range this trip. Very keen for that. Speed it up a lot. Surely this trip we get the hard clue. Haven't had much good luck at green dragons with our clues. Had good lucks with mediums at joggers. But at least green dragons haven't been too packed. They were very packed yesterday. I guess being a Sunday. See how many people are on right now. Being late Monday, I doubt there'll be many people on. Yeah, just 1,000 people. So your hot tip, you can also say spot them on the trees, not just the carcass. It's a bit close to a prayer level. Yep. Nearly 48 prayer. Ourselves a swarm. So hard to see the swarms. Yo, welcome back. We're still out here grinding the green drags, almost 60 range. No hard clues though. Every when we hit 60 range, we hit 8s with the iron eyes. How was your feed? I should probably go. I haven't even had brekkie yet. Just had a coffee for brekkie. Maybe in about half an hour, take a break. Go to the local cafe around the corner. Spicy chicken sushi, nice. Must be a lot of places to eat in New York. Alright. Feels like it's a lot easier to say spot monsters in 04. Yeah, I really enjoyed the pizza when I went to New York. It's really good. Am I ready for Legends? I was born ready. Got all the quests done. Got all the stat requirements. The question is Legends ready for me? But no, pretty keen for it. It'll just probably take me a couple of hours. When I was looking at Slayer Music's guide, it was like an hour and 15, so it normally takes me twice as long. Yeah, I think it drops tonight Australian time. That'll probably be morning US time. But they said there'll be a couple of hours downtime, so use that time to watch the guides. I'm pretty sure the boss fight is pretty easy. You just use protection prayers and you'll be chilling. But I do have to go get the rest of the items that I need for the quest. There's a fair few things you need. I think I've got 2 gold bars. Machete, I don't think I have a machete, but it says it can be attainable during the quest. Rune axe, got a lockpick, got a pickaxe. Couple of herbs that are obtainable during the quest. We do got to get the opals, jade, and red topaz. We can get that from the gem mine, and it's need to get charcoal and papyrus, but that can be brought from the general store on the way there. So yeah, and the unpowered orb. It'll be nice to have the Legends Cape and be able to equip the Dragon Square Shield. That looks really nice with the Dragon Med Helm, the Legends Cape and the Dragon Square Shield. That's the true best in slot for 2004, and it goes pretty hard. Let's check what this cape stats have. Okay, so it's got 7 defense bonus in everything. So it just makes you more tanky for melee, magic and range, so it'll help in the wilderness when you try not to get PK'd. Yeah, that'll look pretty gangster with the God Plate. I think Ceradomian Plate would go pretty well with the Legends Cape. Yeah, Zemrock is my favourite. I've got the Zemi Cape right now. Might get Zemi actually. Let's check how much Zemi plate body's going for. Let's go on between 1.7 to 2 mil. So we're gonna have to kill a lot more green dragons. But we'll get there. The hard thing is, like, I want to have all the rare items, but I also want to level up my stats as well, which costs a lot of GP. So it's hard to decide, do I want to dump all my money into items that will just sit in my bank for most of the time, or do I want to train my stats up first? Yeah, everything's going up because there's more GP coming into the game. So everything's going nuts. GP Printigo Burr. It'll be interesting to see how high ranges go if they get up to that 20 mil mark. I think for the next month, prices will still keep going up a lot because there's a lot of new players that are only just starting, but once they get richer, they'll be able to afford more things. Ooh, 48 prayer, let's go. Still same combat. Should be nearly 60 range, and hopefully that'll speed up these green drags a lot. But one of my friends that has been doing all his range at green dragons, he's got a Robin Hood hat. Just from all the hard clues he's done and all the hides and D-bones. He did all his range training at green dragons. Definitely made him very rich. I'd make more money if I banked the bones, but I need to get the prayer levels, and it would slow my range XP because I'd be banking twice as much. Okay, 60 range, boys. We can now equip the red D-hard bodies. Let's go. Oh, that definitely looks a lot more gangster. Rock that with my Dragon Med helm for the fashion scape. What was AFK? Do we hit 8s now? That'll be interesting. Maybe it's 61 range. Okay, so that's nice. Yeah, if we got 70 range here, we'd definitely be very rich. Could probably afford a Robin Hood hat. But yeah, we must be due a hard clue scroll any minute now. The hard clue scrolls are eluding us. But what are we grinding right now, guys? Everyone getting ready for Legends Quest? Actually, probably check how much ranges are going for right now. Ranger boots. They seem to kind of plateaued. I guess there's not many people. None have actually been brought or sold on the market for 3 days, so I guess you're looking between the 7 to 10 mil mark. Check the Robin Hood hat. Yeah, that's about 7.5 mil to 10 mil. Okay. So one more and then we're out. Go to the bank. Check the stack. It's very satisfying watching the green dragon hides stack. Every 100 green dragon hides we stack, that's 180k, near 200k. So people are selling for 1.9k at the moment. Yeah, it's decent money. You just got to risk coming in the wilderness, that's all. Risk it for the biscuit. And you could just get lucky with the clue as well. Yeah, I'm being edged for a clue scroll drop as well. I forgot to pick up my dragon hide. I'll get that in a minute. I think the last one we got a maroon battle axe, plate legs, black D hard body, and some sharks. It's pretty decent, but there was a lot of running around. Alright, let's dip. Save our energy. Or if it's under 1.8k, I won't pick it up. Because these are 1.8k, so it's actually better to take these. I was checking to see if I would get over 2k coins for the trip. 7k? I thought it was 1.7k. Pretty sure it was 1.7k. Bro, get off me. What are we looking at now? 100? Nice, nice. Let's see. I think we only need, yeah, about 250 knives. Don't need to be risking too much now. We've got green D hard, kill should go quicker. We probably only need to take 200 knives. See, that's why we save our run, because now we're 16 kgs instead of like 90 kgs. It does look nice now. We have all base 60s combat stats. Very clean. We'll save some of our energy in case we come into a PK. Right, So we've killed over 100 now, so this trip would mean we're on rate for a clue. The fellow dragon killer. Let's try to lure it. Like, they're so big you can safe spot them so easily. Yeah, definitely noticing a difference now with the red D-Hard, more accuracy. Whoa. Daddy, chill. But I think it also might be a good plan to get 70 range before coming here. It'll just be a lot faster. Still hit a lot of zeros at this range level. With a black D, you'll definitely shred through them really quick. So definitely looking forward to that. Hard clue? Never lucky. What a guy taking the East Dragons for me. Got a while till our next range level. At 25k. Pretty sure at 61 that's when you start to hit 8s. Oh nice, which will be nice. But I think I'm going to end the stream soon, guys, when we hit the 3-hour mark. I've been going for nearly 3 hours. Do have to go outside and touch some grass for a little bit, do some chores, get some food. So I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Go for about 5 minutes longer. Unless we pull a hard clue in the next 5 minutes. I'm sure there'd be someone else live. Yeah, I wish I could, you know, be like some of the other streamers that go for 6 to, some of them even crazy, go to 10, 12 hours, but I've got a lot of other things I need to do, unfortunately. Probably while I'm doing some chores, I'll refresh myself and watch the Legends Quest guide. Haven't done that quest for a couple of years now. It'd be good once I'm 70 range. Probably only need to bring 150 knives per trip. Don't have to risk much at all. It's funny, the black dragon hide set is not much more than the red D high set, which is interesting. Guess all the crafters making red hide instead of blue. Check how much dragon bones are going for now. See, they've gone up. Yeah, about 1.1k each. Nice. Alright guys, but I'm gonna have to end it now. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope you guys have a great day and good luck with Legends Quest. Alright, see you.